probably the one thing I hear from a lot of artists is they still think that you have to move to New York City to be an artist, which that is not true. We live in a global society, and this place is amazing for art. People get it here. I think that you just have to follow your passion, and if you love it enough, you'll always succeed. Life is full of adversity. An old potter who's a friend of mine told me that the most important thing to do was to get somewhere and plant roots. Don't move, plant roots. And that's what I did here. I thought, I'm gonna throw down an anchor right here, and I'm gonna make it happen and build my local community, you know? And it's amazing how that's happened. But I just think that when you just go for it, and if you have the passion for it, things will work out. You know, I think Ray Bradbury said, jump off the cliff and build your wings on the way down. That's true. That's absolutely true. I think about that all the time.
Arts in Amarillo have made a tremendous impact in so many ways over, ever since I can remember, and I've been here for almost, 35 years. And it's grown exponentially. 35 years ago, we've had all of the performing and the visual arts that you can imagine, from art galleries to opera, symphony, ballet, theater, and we have them now. We have even more arts. Educational arts have really gone through the school systems, both rural and in the Amarillo area. We now have an educational entity called Window on a Wider World that not only brings children to Amarillo from the rural areas, but takes arts out to the rural schools in different trunk shows, and even takes performers out to the rural schools. So the arts permeate in the art form in the rural areas as well as into Amarillo. You have to remember too that we are West Texas. We are considered a rural area. And so when we think of Amarillo, we also think of the panhandle of Texas. We aren't just the Amarillo, the city of Amarillo.
Applying to become a cultural district with the Texas Commission on the Arts has been an amazing process because it's brought so many artists and creatives and performers together. And that's been exciting for us as we go forward, because we know that once we receive that official designation, it's just going to open the doors for more opportunities, for more shows, festival, arts events that can all come under the umbrella of our cultural district here in Amarillo. I think people are happily surprised when they come to Amarillo. A lot of newcomers to Amarillo say, I never expected to see this kind of rich cultural heritage. And they come expecting a tumbleweed or a windmill, and then all of a sudden they discover that there's something to do every weekend, and so much of that revolves around the arts.
Refers to marching down the aisle, no golden, glorious, gleaming, pristine goddess. No, sir, for no Diana do I play fawn. I can tell you that right now. Well, the first thing I remember was when I was about 9. I was in the opera La Boheme, and I was part of the children's chorus, and we came on and sang about 2 minutes worth of music, but I remember stepping onto that stage for the first time and just being overwhelmed by the amount of energy, and just I'd be a completely different person than what I am right now. They've helped shape me entirely and changed my entire path in life. Before the arts, I wasn't a particularly outgoing person, and I think Amarillo has given me so many opportunities to be involved in the arts that I can become outgoing and more courageous to do whatever it is that I want to do. Because of productions like Les Mis, I now have connections in New York, and I just got back from working with one of my biggest idols in New York, and it's a great experience being able to be in Amarillo and get those connections outside of Amarillo.
well, I think we're stronger all working together. You know, our business is next to the Fibonacci building, Chamber Music, and we've been able to work together wonderfully for years now. I think if our community binds together in the cultural district, that's perfect. It's better for all of us, you know, and with tourists coming down too, you know, we can head them off other places. And that's just wonderful to show the best that Amarillo has.